Less than 20 minutes ago, President Trump tweeted this: "Can you believe that Mitch McConnell, who has screamed repeal and replace for 7 years, couldn't get it done? Must repeal and replace Obamacare." That after the Senate Majority Leader said this earlier this week.
The new president had, of course, not been in this line of work before, and I think had excessive expectations about how quickly things happen in the democratic process.
Well, Democrats got things done back in 2008, so is it time to take a page out of their playbook? Here to weigh in is Fox News contributor and radio host David Webb. Good morning to you, David.
Good morning.
So when President Trump just tweeted out, "Must repeal and replace Obamacare," is he really saying it's time to repeal and replace Mitch McConnell?
Yes. And it has been for a long time. Look, there was an unsuccessful run to unseat him by Matt Bevin, and we saw how that played out in Kentucky. The people of Kentucky, the people of America, have been ill-served by a weak leader for many years. Mitch McConnell's very statement about excessive expectations, you know, you haven't been here long enough, President Trump. You don't know how we do things. The problem is they don't recognize in the leadership in the Republican Party, especially McConnell,
right,
that the president won because the people have excessive expectations. We actually expect things to get done, and this president has gotten a lot done in his first 100 and 200 days, but he hasn't done it with the help of the
right.
Senate in this case.
But you have heard, David, over the last couple of months where people have said, well, you know, if anybody can get it done, it's Mitch McConnell. He's a brilliant tactician when it comes to the way the Senate works. Doesn't the Senate work differently than pretty much anything else on the planet?
It has the most arcane and sometimes backwards rules. And when you look at the Senate, you know, this club of 100, as I like to call them, have been the president's body for decades, whatever president it is, because they made deals. They can't even make a deal here on behalf of the American people. The problem is Republicans, for different reasons, on opposite ends of the spectrum ideologically within the party,
right,
will go against Obamacare. So when you have 52 people who can't make up their minds, they can't move the ball forward, right, they ignore the very Reagan principle of, look, let's get 70% now and go back for the other 30.
Ed Rollins, who was a campaign manager for Ronald Reagan, he came out a couple of days ago and said, look, this is not a good place. Time to ditch Mitch.
It is time for Mitch McConnell's leadership to leave the Senate. Problem in the Senate is they keep making deals, and now they're not even doing that. Why? There has to be a reason. It's blocking President Trump. Why haven't they gone to recess? Because under Article 2, the president can call them back into session. They're doing everything with these pro forma sessions to stop his recess appointments.
Let me ask you a real quick question. So Mitch McConnell could be watching right now. He's getting the message from the President of the United States regarding repeal and replace or doing something about Obamacare. Does he get something done before the end of the year with Obamacare, quickly?
Look, it's doubtful at this point with Mitch McConnell. That's the only way to say it. But the message is from the American people. We have excessive expectations. Get things done.
All right. David Webb, thank you very much for joining us live today. All right.